Welcome back, guys. So today I want to talk about extended recording time, and this is what the video is going to be based about, and how I accomplished it, or how I plan to accomplish it. This has all been an experiment so far. Haven't field tested it yet, but the camera that I normally use is an Ion Air Pro. It's by far my favorite camera. It's what I've been using forever. But one of the things that it can't do, it can't charge, or can't be charged while it's recording. So in that regards, I could not do this extended recording that I've been wanting to do. And aside from that, I mean, I like using the camera a lot. I usually have a mount here, and I also have a chest mount, and it works great. But you know, when you're catching a fish and you have to turn it on to start recording the action, you know, you miss a lot of it because of having to do that. And also, I lost plenty of fish just because I'm fumbling around trying to find the button to turn it on. So that's very disappointing, to say the least. So that's when I started researching cameras. I wasn't about to pay the price they want for a GoPro. I mean, I want to fish. I need my equipment for fishing, not so much for videotaping. So I wanted to keep it at a minimum. And you know, this is just me. Everybody has their own way of doing it. You know, you got the funds, you know, power to you. I mean, that's great, but I'm trying to keep it at a minimum. So I've been doing a lot of research, and I ran across the SJ6 camera, which is this one right here. And this thing is great. I mean, I like it. I'm still playing with it. I'm experimenting because I want to see if it'll do what I wanted to do. Now, one of the things that it will do is it will record while charging. So in that regards, I was very happy with that. Also, I was able to find a case that does have a charging port, a waterproof case, and with a USB cord that would allow me to accomplish that as well without having to worry about, you know, types of water damage. So my experiment was going to consist of, oh, and this is another thing. This camera allows you to use a 128 gigabyte SD card. And what does that do? It equates to over 14 hours of record time. So that's, you know, awesome. I mean, you don't have to worry about, you know, your 32 gigabyte card and how long it's going to last, and having multiple cards to, you know, have to swap out. In my case with the Ion, I have a 32 gigabyte card in there, but since the battery only lasts 2 hours, it really doesn't matter, you know, how much bigger the card is, because I can't record any further unless I charge. So the experiment that I proposed was to use the SJ6, but being powered by a solar powered 1500 milliamp hour battery. And this battery is what I wanted to see how long it will last. Now, mind you, you know, during the day, during the sun, it's going to be charging while it's also powering your device. But you know, I like to fish at night, so there's no sunlight at night. So I needed to know if this battery, backup battery, will perform to record the whole length of the SD card. So what I did was, to prove my point, I eliminated the battery from the SJ6. I just took it out, and I ran straight power to the solar powered backup battery. And that's where the experiment takes place. You know, was it going to work? You know, was it going to last the full length of the SD card and port? And so let's go ahead and look at that test, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about it. Okay, so the camera is on. It has no internal battery. It's showing 14 hours and 14 minutes of available recording time. I have the charge cable attached to the external battery here by the window, so you can get some power from the sun while it's daylight. And let's go ahead and start recording. I'm going to go ahead and get it going. Okay, so it's now recording. Everything seems to be working fine, so let's just come back and see how it does. Well guys, as you can see, the test was a success. I'm totally happy with it. I wanted to show you, I can show you what the battery bank looked like. Here it is. And you can see the 4 little blue lights blinking. That means that it's charging. Any type of light, it will start charging. Now in the test, it was fully charged, and when it was done, only two of the lights were lit. So that's really good news. That means after all them hours, it only went halfway down in its power source. Anyway, I'll have links in the description where you can get this solar powered battery bank. And if you have any questions that you want to ask me concerning this video, please leave them in the comments and let me know. And happy fishing till the next one.